In a political climate where every move is scrutinized, the Democratic Alliance's DA decision not to immediately push for the removal of President Cyril Ramaphosa has left both allies and critics puzzled. At the center of the DA's measured approach is Helen Zille, the party's Federal Council Chairperson, who has now offered rare insight into the DA's strategy and why timing could be the deciding factor in South Africa's unfolding power game. For weeks, murmurs have swirled within political corridors that the DA has both the parliamentary numbers and public momentum to launch a serious challenge to Ramaphosa's presidency. Opposition parties, particularly the EFF and ATM, have been vocal about their willingness to bring motions of no confidence or initiate impeachment proceedings over the president's alleged mishandling of several controversies, including the fallout from the Phala Phala scandal and ongoing load-shedding crises. Yet, despite growing public frustration, the DA has opted for restraint. Speaking in an in-depth interview, Zille explained that political battles are not just about capability, they are about timing, leverage, and long-term strategy. People think politics is simply about striking when the iron is hot, Zille said, but if you strike too soon, you can miss the real opportunity. We know Ramaphosa's position is weaker now than it was 2 years ago, but we also know the ANC is at its most vulnerable heading into the next national elections. We want our actions to have lasting impact, not just make headlines for a week. According to Zille, the DA is playing what she calls the long game. The party believes that a premature attempt to remove Ramaphosa could rally ANC factions around him, paradoxically strengthening his grip on power and giving the ruling party a martyr figure to unite behind. Instead, Zille argues, the DA's focus is on building an undeniable case that resonates with ordinary South Africans, business leaders, and the international community. Sources inside the DA say the party is closely monitoring the ANC's internal battles, particularly the growing tension between pro-Ramaphosa reformists and the more radical, patronage-driven elements within the party. If Ramaphosa falls because of his own party's implosion, that's a much bigger win for the DA than if we push him out and let the ANC play the victim card, one senior DA strategist commented. Zille also pointed to the need for unity within the DA itself. We've learned from past experiences that rushing into high-stakes parliamentary moves without a cohesive strategy can backfire, she explained. Right now, we are consolidating our internal machinery, sharpening our messaging, and ensuring that if we act, it will be with maximum precision and impact. Critics, however, see the DA's caution as a sign of weakness. The EFF has openly accused the party of shielding Ramaphosa because the DA fears the instability that could come from an ANC without him at the helm. Some analysts agree, noting that a Ramaphosa-less ANC could pivot towards a more populist, aggressive policy platform, one that could eat into the DA's urban and middle-class support base. But Zille dismissed such claims, insisting that the DA's loyalty is to democratic stability, not to Ramaphosa personally. We are not here to save the president, we are here to save South Africa from poor governance. The method matters as much as the outcome. If we take him out at the wrong time, we might end up making the situation even worse for the country. For now, the DA's official stance is clear. They are prepared to hold Ramaphosa accountable, but they will do so in a way that serves their broader mission of building a viable alternative to ANC dominance. That could mean waiting until closer to the next election, when the political cost to the ANC would be greatest. Whether this cautious approach will pay off remains to be seen. In politics, timing can be the difference between victory and irrelevance. And Helen Zille, a veteran of many political battles, is betting that patience, not haste, will ultimately deliver the knockout blow.